Hello. I wanted to try a ration recipe from World War II, and because I loved Marguerite Patten in the 1940s House TV show, I'm going to use her cookbook. So this is my first time to use it, and I've chosen to make honey cakes. I'll show you the recipe. Honey cakes. And I'll show you Marguerite Patten. So here are my items. I've laid them out to make it easier for me. I get a little nervous when the recipe is new to me. Here's the margarine, flour with baking powder because I didn't have self-rising flour, sugar, cinnamon, honey. I have my sifter down at the end to mix the cinnamon into the flour. I have my spoon to mix everything together. And then at the end, the recipe will be rolled in between your hands and placed on a pan to put in the oven. So I've mixed the margarine and sugar, and they did mix very easily. This is my first time to work with margarine. So I've put in the honey, and I'm mixing them. And this too is mixing easily. Now it's time to sift the flour and cinnamon. Try to be careful to get my flour into the sifter. And even though the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, you can see I don't have quite that much because I can't stand cinnamon. But that's only me. Here we go, sifting. Now it's time to add the sifted flour to the honey and margarine mixture. It didn't say how much at a time, it just said mix them together. So it's an experiment. Here we go. So you can see I've been working on this mixture to bind together as the recipe says. But look how much flour is still left to go in. So, see how it goes. So you can see I've been mixing it together. This is holding, but I've still got quite a bit of flour and cinnamon. I've made an executive decision to not add all of the flour because it wasn't binding. I've made enough bourbon balls to feel confident that the texture should feel a certain way. So that's what I've done. I've saved some flour, and if you're under a ration, oh, maybe that's good. So I've rolled them into a ball. I'm going to put them on the lightly greased pan, and then you're supposed to softly press down. This is what they look like. Okay, here we go. Nice texture. They smell amazing. My child helping film helps them.